Welcome back, everybody. We are here, Justin and Wyatt, and definitely nobody else is underneath our desk for this very special Bill Clinton episode. We appreciate you guys being here. We appreciate you guys under the table being here and getting us along the way while we get along the way. So, what's going on, Wyatt? How's your last week been, man? I don't know about you, but I'm really just going to sit back and enjoy the feelings that come to me during this episode, as I do believe that our 42nd president would do. So while I just come, what have you been doing? What have you been doing, man?
Shit, dude. I was going to say nothing out of the ordinary, but yeah, I guess it is out of the ordinary. I started a new job, so I've been doing that. A long-ass commute to and from, and then I also spend about another 2 days in a car at the job, so it's a lot.
Constant travel, though.
A lot of being on the road. It sucks. I'm home every day, but that's cool. But yeah. Other than that, dude, nothing to really speak of. What did happen? Fuck. Yeah, because we recorded Monday. I just did nothing but working. Did some editing. Oh, I got fucking NASCAR 25. That's right. That's what I did.
Nice.
NASCAR 25. I spent the whole weekend racing.
How is it?
I like it. I think it's really good. It's not the most perfect game in the world, but with being the first one that the iRacing people did with NASCAR, it'll if they make them every year or whatever, whether they do it every year, every 2 years, or whatever they end up doing. It'll be really good. The next one will be really good. The third one will be, I would say,
really good.
Probably like finished product. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Because this one has some shit they could do different, but like the gameplay wise is pretty cool. The career mode's all right. The only thing I don't like about the career mode is it doesn't give you you played the NASCAR Heat games, right?
Yep.
On the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how on the career mode you would get offers to join other teams and stuff? That you don't get those on this career mode. You're just on your own team
The whole time?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. So this is an outside perspective because I haven't looked at it, or I obviously haven't played the game. But for young gamers, I can see that being a really a deal breaker to an extent, because I know that's one of the coolest things is getting to drive and use sponsors that you know
use your favorite cars. Like, oh shit, I got the sponsor from this team right here.
Yep.
And then you get to pick whichever car on that team that you wanted.
Yeah. So I can see it from that perspective. But if the gameplay's cool, and I forgot that this is the first one that they've done. I didn't realize that. So hopefully I'm with you. Hopefully in a couple years, a couple games through, they're perfecting it. But
yeah,
if that's the only downside, that's not bad.
Yeah, for what it is, it's perfectly fine. I had a really good time with it. I like it better than the NASCAR Heat games.
Do they have all the tracks?
As far as I can tell, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really... fuck. They probably don't make this game for PS4, I'd say.
I don't think so. I don't know, though.
Well, I saw something else there last week that said that PlayStation is for sure discontinuing their PS4 services sometime into 2026. So
yeah,
it only makes sense not to let people be wasting their money on something like that. But very interesting. That's cool, dude. I forgot that was even coming out until you sent me a snap of it.
Yeah, it came out Thursday night, so midnight Thursday going into Friday. Since I go into work so late, I did stay up long enough to play one race before I went to bed. Thursday night, and then, of course, played the shit out of it Friday and yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, today's Sunday. This is the first time we've ever done this on a Sunday. Yeah, first time we've ever done this on a weekend.
Yep. Just as our old president would give out his worm, the early bird gets the worm, and we are on top of it this week. We are making sure to record. That way we are not stressing or worrying about getting anything done. And still got a solid episode out, episode 42, and who knows? Maybe we'll even record 7 to 8 more this week.
Yeah, right.
If we get really into it, I think we could do it. Just depends.
Yeah, we could just start making shit up.
Yeah. What'd you do this week? Wow, fuck, dude, you wouldn't believe this, but I went to the moon.
Yeah.
I could make up a story about the moon, but it would really just end up being the Fast and Furious. Probably whatever one that was, 9. So, I'm on the moon. Dude, I just thought of the moon, because that's a really stupid fucking story to think of, and I'm just thinking really stupid shit. It's on my mind because there's a TV show called Chicago 911 or shit. I don't know. You know those fire
No, I've seen. You're talking about an ad, right?
Oh my gosh, yes, thank goodness. You know what I'm talking about?
It's awful. I've never even seen the fucking show, and the ad's ridiculous.
Who in their right mind is going like, that's so stupid, dude. That is such a dumb concept. Let's just send some police right into space to stop an asteroid or prevent whatever the fuck the attack is. That's how stupid it is. So dumb that it made me bring it up on our podcast. Darn it, now I'm dumber. Oh well.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, that is that was fucking ridiculous. I couldn't even imagine, like, I couldn't imagine being a person that saw that, even if you do watch the show, which I don't watch the show, but I couldn't imagine, even if you do watch it, I would really hate to be that person that saw that ad and thought, whoa, this is going to be really cool.
See, that's the thing, is that I feel like at that point, they didn't even try to market test anything. They're just like, no, let's just keep fucking feeding these people. They've already saved everybody on Earth. There's nothing else to do. Let's literally help them save Earth. Because police do that all the time. Very stupid.
Yeah, it's a fucking silly concept. How did your previous week go? Mine wasn't too eventful. I just I went to the store and got some eggs and
made a cake.
Made a cake. That's right.
That's right. It was a good cake too. I can't wait. Yeah. Just gonna throw it in there. I also, I don't like to eat eggs by themselves, but my gosh, when you bake a cake, would I not eat a cake? I love a cake. But actually, that ties into something I'll bring up later. Into the recap, I really did nothing but work, just like you. I can't remember a thing. I am fucking dead tired. I am like, my mind is just wore out. The only thing that's worth throwing in is this cap is brought to you by Eugene Hypes. Thank you, Eugene. He used to work here back in the day. This is Westinghouse, and that is the electric company that was competing with Thomas Edison, and then he gave me the whole rundown on them, which I watched a Facebook video, ironically enough, a few weeks ago, but then he gave me the in-depth rundown on it, and now I'm just...
Eugene did, or Thomas Edison did?
Eugene did. Thomas didn't. He was too pissed off because he had lost the race. Okay. Yeah, DC to AC, he lost with his direct current, so sorry, buddy. It just wasn't the same. So, this hat... This episode 42, this Bill Clinton episode hat is brought to you by Eugene Hypes. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the electric that's out there in the world. It's not because of you, but I'm attributing it to you. So thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna give you credit for it.
Yeah, you've already won it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about making up a special roadie just for the Grand Electrician Award
for electric surfaces. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Very wonderful. Good luck on your hunts this week. He's heading to Wyoming, I think it is. Going to hunt some elk. So
he's gonna
really cool.
He's
gonna elk some hunt, man.
He's gonna elk some hunters.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I guess that would be what they probably considered if they were trying to hunt us down. They're going, we're gonna go fucking elk those guys.
That guy over there with that gun.
Oh, dude, I'm just gonna do a drawing. Elk of the hunters. That'll help me remember it. But I really didn't do much, dude. I'm really preparing for this week. This week's homecoming week, so I've got buku amount of stuff to do outside of work hours as well. It's going to be awful. Ugh. I'm not excited for it. But once it's over, it'll be over, and then it'll be probably about a month or two of just smooth sailing for the most part.
Yeah, then you'll have to, at the end of this week, won't you have to go to some not home game for the homecoming?
Yeah, I got to go to Summersville High School to play our homecoming game. It's going to be so stupid. It's going to be terrible. Dude, that parking lot is so small that it's so stupid.
So what's home game attendance look like with it being not like in terms of Glenville people, like in terms of like actual blue shit you've seen on our sides of the stands, like people that are 100% there to watch the college team?
Yeah. Surprisingly well. They've gotten better.
Really?
Each game it's gotten better. The Roane County game was by far the best. There was a lot of Roane County people that came out and supported us and cheered us on. The only issue with Roane County was a lot of those people, which understandably don't have Glenville gear to wear, so they wore their Roane gear. And the Roane colors are the same colors as UC, so it kind of looked like they were on our side cheering for UC, but but they weren't. We just beat Fairmont for the Battle of the Bit game, which was a huge win. And then yesterday, on a walk-off touchdown, a walk-off running touchdown, we won against Frostburg, which are undefeated in our conference, which is
really?
The teams like started off dog water and they have slowly worked up to Dasani. They are getting there. We're not quite smart water, but my gosh, we're a tier or two up, and it's been cool to see. So, yeah, the fans have come out. The only thing which I guess it makes sense, but for me, it's disappointing to see very, very, very few students. Like
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Yeah, close to no students. I'd say less than 20 students at each game. And that's just hard for my job or mine and my team's job because like we need to get the college students also there for our marketing materials, not a bunch of 50-year-olds and 12-year-olds. So,
right.
But it hasn't been bad. It's been surprisingly well with as little as planning really went into these things. So right now it's surprising, but who knows? We still got that one in Parkersburg in November sometime. I'm gonna let you know about, and we can maybe try to make that down there together.
Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah. But other than that, just looking at homecoming, looking at getting rid of homecoming, and made a little progress on some personal stuff. My coloring book I thought was almost done, but I've got all my pages done except for one. Now I got to make one about Goodwin Hall. I forgot I didn't draw one for Goodwin. But I've got like 25 coloring pages done. Made a little progress on my actual book. I've decided to go in a completely different route, and it'll end up being a segment in the podcast. I've started writing poems, and it is quite entertaining based off of various experiences and the stories that I have planned for the book, but I figured it'd be a good way to split it up. And so I'm going to read some poems off here eventually and hopefully entertain with my wording, my language.
I hope so too. I have high expectations for this.
I have vetted them to a few people, and I have been told that I've surprised everybody that I've read them to because they are actual poems and they've got real stuff to them, and they weren't expecting it. But then the topics that they cover, like, that's
awesome.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny. I know how to word them right. You know, like one's just called Banter. That's one that I wrote today, but I've been working on Run. I've got called The Middle. I got $20. Trip.
That's $20.
You know what? We'll read one off. Read one off right now. We'll read $20 off just to vet and see what your thoughts are since you're part of this book. So this is an original poem by Justin Emerson. Please, very much judge. $20 to you and $20 to me. My the difference only I could see. You had snacks, maybe gas or a drink, but I instead could have a gram that stinks. Stinky to you is not stinky to me, as weed that is stinky was really good, you see. For when you took that stinky and set it ablaze, the smoke that arose would indeed cause a haze. In our minds, in our eyes, and in the air too. After the bowler blunt was smoked true, the next part of the plan was to hit a drive-through. Arches in the air mean $1 McChickens all around. You see, back in the day, we loved that damn clown. As the night was ending, we all would disappear. Tons of laughs, some BS, and even some tears. Stinky to you is not stinky to me, and neither is $20. Now you can see.
That was fucking incredible. That was funny as shit.
So that's like the base level of them that I haven't got to. I've got some good in-depth ones, but that one right there is just the epitome of what I want it to be. It's just
that one is so fucking funny.
Funny little breaks for us, you know. Oh, you would really enjoy the one called Trip. It's a trip. Oh my gosh. So that'll come out eventually. Who knows? But yes, so that's been a big thing. I'm very much into writing and poetry at the moment. I'm becoming very homosexual the more and more that I do it, but the wording is good, so it's worth it. I'm going to do one about snuff eventually. It's in my notes. I got to figure out a way to really make the juices flow, such as the way that Copenhagen does. It's going to be really nice. So anyways, that's been my week. Sorry for that very brief.
Oh, that was fucking incredible.
Okay. Dude, I was joking to Faith. I said, you know what would be really funny is if I started doing 30-second commercial breaks and they were just poetry readings, but I did it like I was sitting on a stool solo in a room and I was awkwardly sitting, and then you just saw a close-up of my face as I was reading, but I was looking off like not into it. Just I had a whole idea of how this could be a stupid fun thing. Oh
my god, dude. That's fucking good.
I don't know why. I've really, I attribute it 100% to this podcast. It has literally made my creative juices flow, but also me. I enjoy making
juice.
Juice. Right there. I enjoy making juice.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I have embarrassed myself, let's get into, well, let's start with what just happened. It's Sunday, everybody. Steelers football just happened.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
And
it did.
Surprisingly enough, we won, and the biggest news, I'm going to be honest, we could have lost, and if the numbers were the same, Aaron Rodgers had a very solid game. 21 for 30, I think it was. Just over 200 yards, no interceptions, which is my big thing.
Yeah,
no interceptions.
You gotta love a good, clean game.
Yes, that's awesome.
Against a Browns defense that is not bad. You know, their problem is their offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers looked pretty decent. I'll tell you who did but didn't look decent at the same time was the whole defense. So they did look decent for the simple fact that they didn't give up a touchdown. They gave up 3 field goals.
Yeah.
So that's always good. They did all their defending right. They pressured fucking old rookie Dylan Gabriel. They stopped the run. The Browns had a total of 65 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Most that one running back had was 36. Dylan Gabriel threw the ball 52 times for 221 yards.
That's actually the amount of times is shitty, but I didn't realize he had that many yards.
Yeah, it's just they weren't. The run game wasn't doing shit. They had a total of 17 carries between 3 running backs. Run game wasn't doing shit. They're just leaving it all up to Dylan Gabriel, and they were taking care of him. I mean, like, yeah,
that's
dude,
crazy.
he fucking. Hey, here's the thing, though. Here's my one gripe that I do have with them, because I gotta have a gripe about the Steelers. They should have won that game by fucking 40 points. They had so many goddamn should have been interceptions that they dropped.
They had the fucking return that was called back to the 10-yard line that our punt returner got to like the 30 or 40 on their side. That was I think it was a holding call at the 10-yard line or something. It was something stupid, but that alone, I was like, well, that just went every bit of momentum that they were getting ready to build. Like, that was incredible. That dude busted through there. They said that he was just pulled up too, so that's even cooler.
They just fucking their return man, yeah. I forget his name, but he's number 85 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all right. But yeah, dude, there's just so many dropped interceptions. Like, I can think of at least 4.
Mm-hmm.
At least 3 that they definitely fucking should have had.
Yeah. That's really... See, I didn't get to watch the whole game. I watched most of it. Whenever... A lot of what I was seeing... In terms of pass protection, they were doing pretty solid in the first half in terms of messing up the players. Like, they got Jerry Jeudy pretty good a few different times.
Yeah, they got those guys scared because they stung them every once in a while, you know?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not... I just... The way that I told Faith, I'm not impressed by this win. It's just good that it's a win.
Yeah, it's one of those like it had to be a win. You know what I mean? They were 1-4 going into it. They fucking. All things considered, I think they looked okay. That wasn't one of those games where I ever had any like worry.
No,
you know
that's how it was with Faith, because whenever I'm watching it, we have subtitles on, and it's fucking annoying because subtitles on a game, they never go off, because even when there's a break and the announcer's speaking, they keep subtitles on from the last sentence, so we could never really see the game. But I was just laying on the couch like it was fucking like it was nothing. She kept asking what the score was, and I was like, that's not exciting. I said it's 6-0. It's 9-3. It was whatever it was. It was nothing worth excited. The only thing I have to comment on is Chris Boswell missed the field goal, and I needed that. So screw you.
That he did.
I needed that.
Yeah, fantasy wise, I'm fucked.
That's what I'm going.
Both leagues, I'm fucked. But I tell you what, though, I did find a gym on accident, and he helped me last week. Didn't really help me this week. I'm going to lose anyway. Rico Dowdle from the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
That guy's got me back-to-back 30-plus point games. I picked him up just because I needed a running back. He was a backup. The starter got hurt, and then he's had like 2 back-to-back 200-yard games almost.
That's insane. Whoa. Man. Holy crap. I'm looking at your game and ours, and the Raiders are destroying the freaking Titans right now.
Yeah, the Titans fucking suck. I'm getting packed with smoke. Oh, I was playing. That's the answer here in my points. I have Rico Dowdle in my work league. I'm playing against him in our league, so I'm getting fucking spanked right now because of that. I'm projected to lose by like 60.
The guy also has George Pickens. That's shitty. Yeah. There's nothing you could have done in our league. That's crazy. I'm actually... Oh, thank goodness. I'm actually supposed to still beat Dean, so hopefully I do. It'd be funny if I didn't. Oh, damn. I could have already beat him if I would have put in Brandon Thomas. Or Brian Thomas. Damn.
It's crazy that Dean's doing this. Dean's doing this bad. And Dean's doing this bad and he's actually playing. Like, he's actually trying. I got him next week. I guess we're about to find out how bad I really am.
Gosh. That's why I'm going to fucking lose. Dude, I forgot to put Chris Boswell in the game. He's not in my lineup. Oh, if I lose, that's why. Big old dummy. What are you doing? That's hilarious. I didn't realize that. Well, yep, that's on me.
At least you had a kicker in.
I did have a kicker in, but
yeah. I don't think there's any chance that you're losing. The only person Dean has left to play is his quarterback, and it's Jared Goff.
Oh, okay.
You have Josh Allen, Travis Kelce, and your defense.
Yeah, his running back is going off though. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm about sick of this fucking Chase Brown. This dude is supposed to be good.
Dude, I've already dropped off the people that I thought were supposed to be good. Screw them. I'm done.
I wanted to give Chase Brown one more shot with him finally getting a quarterback, with like sort of getting a quarterback. Joe Flacco was his first start with the Bengals today. It's going on right now. This is the first time that we've recorded this that we have had football in front of us and not behind us.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we don't know how it'll end.
Yeah. The only thing that we'll have any information on is the 1:00 games, and whatever. Yeah, maybe the end of one. Maybe the end of one of the 4:00 games.
Yeah.
One's at halftime. One the second half just started, and one of them there's 5 minutes left in the third.
When they, the second that they broke the news that they traded Flacco, I went and picked him up in our league as my backup because I don't believe that this guy's done. And he might, I just need him to come out in one game for me whenever I have to switch him out.
Yeah.
I really like everything about him. He's made me respect him so much more than what I ever thought I would.
Joe Flacco, I think Joe Flacco kicks ass. I think if Aaron Rodgers retires, Joe Flacco needs to stay one more year and sign with the Steelers just so he can play for all 4 of the AFC North teams.
Dude, the only thing is, he is a beloved Raven still.
Yeah.
He would be hated by the Ravens. Oh my, their fan base would despise him if he did a pity year with the Steelers. I
think he would do it if we needed a quarterback. If Aaron Rodgers was like, "Yeah, I'm done."
Based off of what he said there a couple days ago, I think you're right. I saw the interview where he was talking about why he is still in the NFL, and dang, dude, it was very inspirational. And I'm not 40 years old and playing.
That motherfucker just loves football.
Yeah,
that's really all there is to it. He just fucking loves playing football. He knows he's got a goddamn gift. Like even though he's not the same old Joe Flacco, like he knows that only a select few human beings on this planet get to do that for work, and he's one of them, and he's gonna do it until the fucking wheels fall off. I think
until he can't. Yeah, and that's the best side. Those are the type of people that even if they're not playing, you want them on your freaking team. Dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are the Udonis Haslams that keep shit going, that keep you like. Look at how many teams he's played for in the past 3 years, and not one of them probably have a bad thing to say about the dude.
No, they can't. Like, I mean, maybe about what he's got left in the tank, but you can't, like, there isn't anything, like, about him personally I think they can shit on or...
Yep.
You know what, dude? I could see him coming to the Steelers if we needed him. He went to college here for 2 years.
Really?
Yep. Then he transferred to Delaware.
You know how funny that would be if we just started picking up all the NFL's fucking last year's seniors?
That would be really funny. That would be fucking hilarious.
That's what our franchise became. Go to the Steelers if you're ready to finish out.
Yep.
Have a good career, and it's in your rear view.
If you got a year left in the tank, go to Pittsburgh. Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers. I'm trying to think of who would be next.
Honestly,
Aaron Rodgers. Then we'll get Joe Flacco. Then we'll get Russell Wilson back.
And then I think that we could go with Jared Goff. I don't think he'll play much longer because he's just shit. You know what? I just want him so we can have him because I would buy his jersey. We then need to get freaking... What's his name? Giants. I fucking love him. I'm forgetting him. Eats the W's.
Oh, Jameis Winston. Yeah,
Jameis Winston. Yeah. We need to get Jameis Winston just to have him. I just want him on our team.
I thought you were talking about Jackson Dart for a second. I was like, yeah, I'd like to have Jackson Dart. But, yeah.
Actually, let's pivot to that because I watched that game because I have Cam, I like to call him Skeeton Bow, but, you know, that's not his name.
Yeah.
Cam Scatterbo. But I have Cam Scatterbo. That game was fucking insane. He himself ran all over the...
Oh, yeah. I'm playing in my work league. I'm playing against him, too.
Oh, so yes. He had 31.
I'm playing against him in one league, Rico Dowdle in another league.
That makes sense. Why? Okay. Oh,
and I didn't start Jackson Dart because I thought he was going to do bad.
And he did not. He impressed. He was very good. But, so the reason why I want to bring this up isn't because of that, but it's because... well, he did do badass, but Cam is a one-of-one dude. And when I say that, you can go to our fantasy league, click on any of your players and look at their profile picture, and then go Well, you don't have to because I have it and I'll find it. Everybody, it's usually a professional picture that you want, especially for fantasy. Wyatt, look at Cam's official photo.
What the hell?
This dude just loves football. He is a character. Oh, as soon as I saw that, I just couldn't help but giggle because I was like, dude, you are a Gronk type of character. Like, he is a full emotions, bleed it and wear it type of guy. It is too good to see. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope everybody else does, and I hope everybody's a fan of that guy because to be 5'10" and 5'11", he's crushing guys that are 6'4" plus. So that's awesome. Very cool to see. I was not expecting him to be as good as he is. I was expecting him to be solid, you know. But
yeah.
Very, very good, and it's cool to see. And then on top of that, did you see the post-game press conference where him and Ryan Fitzpatrick tore off their shirts together?
Yeah, I did.
Those are some fucking hairy men right there. Those are some testosterone, football-loving, fucking hairy-ass grizzly bear of men. Those guys are, I love that. It made me enjoy it so much.
Cam doesn't have anything inside of his head but fucking rocks and TNT, dude. That guy's a fucking different cat.
Oh yeah, dude. It's fucking. It's just weird. I don't know. It's entertainment. That's what it is. It's entertainment.
Fun. It's real fun.
Good to see for the sport. Oh.
Yeah, that's about all the football we got under our belt so far. We got the Raiders are beating the shit out of the Titans. The 49ers and the Bucks look like they're having a pretty solid game right now, and the Bengals are doing bad against the Packers. 10-0.
Dang.
Chase Brown's not getting me points.
He said this is dumb.
All the 1 o'clock games are over. The Cowboys lost. It's pretty cool.
Sorry, Eugene.
The Ravens lost again, 17-3.
Sorry, nobody.
Yeah, so the Steelers are about to take a pretty commanding fucking lead of the division right now.
I am just saying, this right here is by far the most unexpected. I would have bet myself to go undefeated before I say that we had a chance of even leading at all.
Yeah. The Steelers right now are 4-1. The Browns are 1-5. The Ravens are 1-5. And the Bengals, unless they figure something out in the last quarter and a half of this game, are about to be 2-4.
Dude, that's crazy. We've only lost one game. That's what I'm stuck. Like, it shook me when you said that because, yeah, we've only lost one game.
Yeah, we looked like shit when we lost that one game too. Like we definitely deserved to lose that game.
Yeah, and what's funny is we've kind of looked like shit when we've won too. So it's,
yeah,
it's why I'm like, I think we're gonna get that 500 season again, and I'm gonna call it quits once we do because
let's see. The only even our best game, we looked like shit. Like today was, I think, the one we looked the best in, and still didn't.
And it's honestly sad that within that, because it was nothing against the Browns. Like, the Browns could have been on the same record as us, but just looking at their team, they're not on the same level. So it just, I don't know. It just goes back to what I said earlier. Like, I'm not impressed. I'm just glad we didn't lose. Like, yeah. That's kind of how I feel this season. Like, I'm not impressed. We could literally go 12-5, 12-4, whatever it is, and I'll still just be like, okay, well, at least we didn't lose more, I guess. Like, I don't see us going past the first round right now.
I would have been legitimately impressed. I would have been impressed, and the only thing it would have taken for them to impress me is if they would have caught half of their dropped interceptions. Because that would have given us enough extra possessions. Like, we'd have won that game by goddamn 30 instead of by 14 or whatever it was. It was 14, right? Yeah. Like, winning a game by 14 is still good, but whenever they're, like, actively trying to give the fucking thing to you, like...
And that's it's different, and it needs to be, what you just said needs to be spoken about, because the atmosphere of Pittsburgh is not the defense the issue. Like, those are the ones that, for certain, we should have had. Like, we should have turned the ball over before we should have dropped those ones, just because of the type of defense and players that we traditionally have and build in Pittsburgh. So I see what you're saying there. It's
like the defense still did fine, but like if they haul in all of those fucking absolute meatballs of interceptions that they could have had,
yep,
we would have had another. We would have had another, 3-4 possessions, probably another touchdown or two.
Yep.
And then within that score would have looked like how it should have looked. Because the Browns aren't good. But, I mean, even when we have gotten a bunch of turnovers, we haven't capitalized on it, though. Like, that's what kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, we forced, like, 5 turnovers in that New England game and still beat them by what?
Dude,
4?
I'm going to be honest. That New England game, I look at that team as being on the exact same level as what this Browns team was on. Like, that game doesn't make sense to me. What happened in that game? Why was that game so close? Were they...
We just didn't do anything. We just, like... We would force turnovers. We'd first force a turnover. We would go 3 and out. They'd get the ball back, drive all the way down the field, eat up a shitload of clock, turn over the ball in the red zone. Just on repeat.
So, yeah, okay. So...
the Steelers, by all means, should have gotten the shit kicked out of them in that game.
That's just depressing then.
Today, we won, but we could have had countless fucking takeaways and just didn't.
Probably should have won by 30. By 30.
Really should have. Like, for the way they played, we really should have. I'm glad they didn't lose, though.
I'm glad they didn't lose.
They got next.
Next is the Bengals.
Nice. Oh yeah, it's Thursday. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll actually have already happened by the time this is out.
Yeah. So we'll talk about this on episode 43. The Twin Towers episode. Oh. Actually, that might be the name. Who knows? See how explosive it gets. Yeah, but that's all the football I had too. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, with it still going on, there's not really a whole lot to say.
Yep, I covered. My Cam was my main things I wanted to talk about because it was really just his picture that made me want to.
That shit is funny as fuck. I screenshotted it. I'll make sure I put it in there.
Yeah, it's just too good. You can't not. Yeah, other than that, I guess I do have some other random sports just before we get into our real randomness. Did you see the Phillies 9-9? Like, everybody knows the 999 challenge, but did you see the Phillies actually made up a 999 box? That is awesome. The beers that are in it are what I liked because the beers actually have the Phillies logo as if you were to just buy one of their plastic beers. So it just, I don't know, it kept to the branding of it. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool that they offered such a thing. I wonder how much it cost.
That's a good point. Let's look it up. Cost of Phillies 999 challenge. Who knows? $54. $55. $55. Okay. Well, I guess you're getting 9 beers.
9 beers and 9 hot dogs.
Hot dogs at a professional game.
At a stadium, yeah.
That's a pretty good deal. That's a good deal.
Here.
That's about $2.50. 55, so it's about $2.50 or about $2.50 per item because you're getting 18.36. Okay, so about $3 an item per item.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's good. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. That picture's going in here too now.
Yeah,
everybody needs to look at that. I'm glad you asked that because I've been sitting on that and I've been wanting to talk about it, but I didn't it didn't even pop into my head to think about price, because that definitely does matter. Yeah. Huh. And then the only other baseball theme has to do with marketing, and we talk about it all the time, especially with professional sports. Branding other people and other entities onto your team just dilutes your team. I don't care the money that they give you. But the Cleveland Guardians have done it right with their on deck circle. Because something that doesn't
sweet.
matter, something that isn't noticeable until it's noticeable, like now. That is smart. That is cool. Way to make money. Just a silent, just know that in my head I'm hands off to you guys, because that's cool. I like it.
That is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that is very smart use of space, and again, branding and marketing tactics. You're already a sponsor. Well, let's just throw your name out here a little bit more. Hey, you give us 50 more grand a month, we'll keep this on here. Yeah. Which
I'd like to know how much, like, because you know that ad space of those baseball games is all different, and of course, like the deals with the stadiums and shit. Like, I wonder how much something that little is, like, to get, you know what I mean, to get your company on the on deck circle, or to make your company the on deck circle.
Well, here's a little inside for anybody that wants to know marketing. Let's say you have a billboard on the interstate here, anywhere in central West Virginia. You're probably going to get about 3 to 4%. Okay. In a month, it goes on 3-month basis usually, but you can do 1 month ad space on a billboard. This one singular baseball game, I would say, probably got a couple million people watching and listening to it. Watching it, and then more listening to it. For $30,000, you can get a 3-month billboard, basically. 30 to 50,000. It's really expensive. I bet $50,000 to $100,000. I bet that's about the numbers, just based off of how much people there are seeing that shit. But I don't know. I wonder if if Smucker's Uncrustable is just a Cleveland Guardian sponsor or an actual MLB sponsor.
That's a good question.
Because MLB, that wouldn't surprise me if they were MLB, because I know that, like, Uncrustables they're in every NBA team's locker room. Like, they are eating a shit ton of those a game.
Yeah.
Post, middle, and after. So I assume that the MLB would be smart and be like, hey, you want to do a deal with us? Like,
right.
That's really smart. I would love to do that. I can't find anything on it. I'm really trying. I want to do the marketing dive on it, but I can't find anything, which makes sense. But who knows? But that's a good question. What is the cost of that? Because probably did cost a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Which is, but their social media advertising is working, because it made it onto our podcast. So it's definitely made it onto bigger people's.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody's talking about it somewhere, I hope.
Yeah. At least the announcer. Well, the announcer's probably forced to. That makes it
I
unreal.
was about to say, they're probably like, somebody's probably sitting there with a gun pointed in the back of their fucking heads.
Talk about the grape.
Yeah.
Don't forget the strawberry. They do strawberry now.
So say the fucking name. It is not just the on deck circle. Say the fucking company name.
The Uncrustables. It's not just Uncrustables. Say the brand.
Yeah.
Smuckers. Oh, that's too good. Yeah. But I thought that was cool. Wanted to throw those two in there. And, one other thing. Dude, did you see the Penguins released in New Jersey? NHL Penguins? Look it up, dude. I don't have a picture. I'd show it to you. The Penguins released in New Jersey. For the first time ever, they have a non-black jersey. Like an authentic non-black jersey that they're wearing. And it's cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Penguins unveil new gold third jersey at tonight's home opener. This cool as fuck.
I like breaking up from tradition while still sticking with the tradition. You know, it's just something else to wear too. Hockey jerseys are cool. I wish I had one.
I have one in my closet.
Do you? That's awesome. A Penguins one?
Yep. I forget who's on it. It's not a Sidney Crosby one. I got it on sale.
Oh, okay. That's awesome though. I want. Damn. Yep. So that's on my list. Well, that officially finishes up sports. I do believe that all sports are over for the rest of eternity. I don't think there's anything else going on.
That's the series finale in sports.
Yep. We hope that you guys have really enjoyed it, and don't forget, go back in time and check out that Phillies 999 challenge because it's no longer.
Yeah, we killed it. We killed everything. We blew up all the sports.
All while sitting here. It's the power of episode 42 of the Backroad Banter podcast. When you have Monica underneath your desk, anything is possible. We look for the future, we dream towards it, and then we make it reality. It's just what happens here on the back road. It's pretty incredible, gotta say. Yeah. Well, Aristotle once said, "Every man beats his meat, very few defeat it." And I do believe that that if we live and breathe those words, that we too could feel some prophecies. So let's do that.
Let me rewind that real quick. You say, first off, Aristotle said this.
I believe it was. He looked to the stars. He looked to the stars.
And he said, every man beats his meat, but not every man defeats it.
Very few truly defeat it. It's just a very hard monster to overcome. When you read the ancient texts, it's really incredible the things that just speak to you. And I was reading an ancient text, and that's what spoke to me. It was incredible.
You should use these quotes to start your own religion.
I think that's called a cult.
Oh yeah, well it's not dependent on how you paint it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You just gotta worship somebody that's not alive.
Westinghouse.
There you go.
The god of electricity.
Yeah, and you could put all of these different quotes like that one from Aristotle in your Bible.
Just singular pages, that in bold text, and then you turn to the next.
Yeah, that's all it is. Every quote, or every page is its own quote. It's got its own quote in it, and that's all. Your church service is about 30 minutes long.
It's just filled with poems and quotes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you could do that. You could say that you found these ancient texts on something that only you can read.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Take the Mormon approach, dude. That's what they did.
Oh, I love language. The older that I get, the more and more that I like words and I like writing. It's really funny. Anyways, so I think now's a really good time for the Selena 52 Post of the Week.
Yes!
So this was actually a hard one. Wyatt, you're going to have two to choose from, and I think you get to decide the Post of the Week because
okay.
I have I had found two that were just too darn good. I hope everybody enjoys them, and again, check out Selena 52 on Facebook and Instagram because they are rocking it. Let me know which one you're going with first.
All right. I'm going to read these to myself here before I announce a winner.
We'll have him on screen right now while he's reading, so you guys can also think.
Yeah. We'll I'll read them both out loud, then I'll pick one. So the first one is this. I like this one a lot. I haven't even read the second one yet, but I want to go with this one. Selena52 apologizes after the letters ERS fell off of our free crackers signage at some point during the last year, causing it to be misinterpreted. We have been flooded with soup lovers demanding the product they believe we promised. We ask that everyone leaves peacefully once we ask that everyone leaves peacefully once we can fix the signage. Okay, yeah. And it shows some crackhead sitting in front of this free crack sign. Free crack with purchase of a bowl of soup from the... I don't know what his head's blocking there. Deli.
No. Okay, yeah, Deli.
Is what it is, yeah. And then the second one, Selena52 started a gas price war against Buc-ee's across the street, lowering our fuel price until it was 10 cents per gallon to defeat them. We knew we won the price war after completely running out of fuel. We've temporarily had to purchase our fuel from Buc-ee's at full price in order to continue serving customers, so we'll be raising our prices to $7.50 a gallon to maintain a profit. Thank you.
This one was the other day. This one might have been 2 days ago, but whenever I saw it, I was like, that's just good. That's just a good, funny concept, and, I don't know. I enjoyed it.
That's funny as shit. I gotta go with the free crack, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the free crack. Who wouldn't pass up free crack?
It's just so good. Because the picture, you look at the picture first no matter what. So whenever you start reading, it really, you're like,
big red free crack letters.
That's
people
very
are funny as shit.
Dude, they are so good with what they're doing. I just want to know what they're using to editing. I want to know if they're actually editing, because...
Yeah, because some of these edits look too good to be AI. Like...
Exactly. But then it's all... But also, to me, it's like, these are... There are too many... They do them too often. Like, they're putting 3 or 4 out a day, and I guess you could. But as somebody that literally does social media managing as a job, that takes a lot of planning.
Yeah.
So for me, here's the thing. Here's the thing that makes me go back to, they are doing it themselves. The majority of the posts have the exact same people in them.
Yeah. I have noticed that.
They do really, which makes me then rotate and be like, no, it has to be them, only because even with AI, which I don't know AI stuff, that well, but I'm sure you would get subtle differences on people if you were having them create the same one in different scenarios.
Right.
But either way, hats off to them, and hats off to their free cracker sign, because I'm sure that increased some business.
Free crack. Dude, that shit's so funny. I love that page. I hope they never go anywhere.
Me either. They're going to be a staple. That is 100%. They will get a roadie this year for the ones that have been mentioned. We'll pick our favorite one, or we'll just go back through theirs and find our favorite one from this year. It is, it's a good little thing to, well, like this podcast, like everything we say, it's just small enjoyment. That's all it is. It's just entertainment. Something to laugh at.
100%.
Man, I have been doing good. I have not been going off of my notes or anything, but this episode, I have been. I think it's because it's a presidential episode. I'm being very formal. I'm trying to present myself in a classy manner. So,
just as the 42nd president would.
Just as the 42nd president would. Exactly. Just as the great Bill Clinton. Oh my goodness, you stay down there. You just as the great Bill Clinton would. Oh, you just can't beat it. You can, but you can't.
But can you defeat it, though?
You cannot defeat it, but you can keep trying. I want you to. That's the whole goal. Oh, what else?
Oh, dude, they're working on the floor right under me. All I hear
I
is
just
a
heard.
fucking hammer.
I just heard. Are they putting hardwood in?
No, they're putting new carpet. Well, I think right now they're going all the way down to the basement because they have the whole wall ripped out of that stairwell.
Holy sh! Oh, these are new people, aren't they? They're redoing the
new owners. They're redoing everything because this building's old and shitty.
That's awesome. That's good
It
for
is,
you guys.
yeah,
Then that's
yeah,
good.
it's nice.
Just annoying for a short stint.
Yeah, especially when it's like Sunday. Like, what are y'all working for, dude? Go home. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Gosh.
oh shit, man.
Some randomness.
Do you have any reviews for the week?
Oh, I do. Let me put this down and grab it.
I got two of them myself. I got a game and a movie.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, awesome! I have a drink in a movie, so we'll just go back and forth. So the first one, in honor again, it's the Bill Clinton episode number 42, and the women that we keep below us, Coca-Cola. Let's find out exactly what it tastes like.
More penis-themed drinks.
You just can't not whenever it comes to special edition episodes.
That's right. Coca-Cola, huh?
You know what's really disappointing? This is a pop-off. I'm going to have to go and get a thing real quick.
Oh, you don't have a fucking doohickey?
No, I do not, because I thought it was a twist-off, because I've been staring at it for a week, just thinking that, man, this is going to taste like some really salty something. I'm just afraid. I don't know, so I'll have to take a brief intermission, hold the break. She goes to the doctor. Alright, I am back, and I just want to say, dude, I still have it. It has been years. I just popped this off on the corner of my banister outside. Why, bam, one smack. Alright, so, Coca-Cola. It's actually a pretty good cola. I'm not gonna lie. No joke set aside. No, you want to try? Here you go. Yeah. Hey, fucking spilt it. I can. No. Okay. Not a bad cola. Okay. She gives it a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I think that it's a 7. Coca-Cola, 100%. If you guys see this little chicken running around, grab it by its tail and drink it up. Because I'll tell you what, it is a solid little cup. I love it. I think you're muted, Wyatt.
Tastes a little bit more like cola than it does cock, huh?
Very much so, very much so. I have to say I prefer this way more than my previous.
Than the cock and bull?
Yeah, my previous drink review. Yeah.
A little more cock than bull.
Yeah, it was a little too much, tasted like Min. That one tasted like cola. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it other than that. So, what's your first review, Wyatt?
Dude, my first one, I already talked about it a little bit, but it's that NASCAR game, NASCAR 25.
Yes.
Yeah. So I played the shit out of it. I do like it. I'm only gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Okay.
But I think within the next, in terms of a racing game, I'll give it a 7. In terms of just game in general, I'll give it a 6. But so we'll go racing game with 7. And the next 2 years, it'll make its way up to like 9. I think it'll be very good. They just gotta add some shit. They gotta make the career mode a little, which the career mode's like the best part of it, but there's still things they could do to, put the icing on the cake and
Yeah.
just really, really fucking perfect it. You need to be able to join teams like you could in the old ones.
Yeah.
And also, people need to people like the CPU, like people that you aren't playing as, they also need to switch teams, and as they get older, retire, and like auto generate rookies or something like that. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just those people are in those same cars forever as long as you play the thing. And
that'd get really.
They never retire. They never switch like anything like that. Like, so I think if you can plug those two little, extra features into it, it would be the perfect fucking NASCAR game. But
yeah,
it's still very fun. I like it. But that's my first one.
It's good that you see improvement, that you can see where the improvements are already going to be, though, because it shows that they did good at delivering a solid base, and can build from there.
They definitely did. They just need to put the bells and whistles on it, and it'll be a fucking fine-tuned machine.
Now, I want to ask, have you played multiple, like, modes, like between career mode or maybe like quick race, or I don't know what all they offer.
I did some quick races. And they have like a season thing where you can just like, instead of being yourself, you just pick somebody else and you play as them for a season. Which I didn't really do any of that yet, but I did some quick races and shit. Yeah.
So you have played the other stuff. So that's good then. Good.
It's mostly career though, because you actually have to like take care of your car and get your parts and shit for it and stuff. So it's you're not out there driving with like the same car every single time, unless you've got it maxed out. Is
there anywhere in there that you can play? Like, I think a really cool thing for the new NASCAR games to do would be able to do similar to what the basketball games do, and do like generations in terms of playing with people that you may have actually watched growing up. Because my next question was going to be for it, how many people on there are brand new racers, or are there any that me and you do know?
There's a few that we know.
Okay.
Just really like the older guys that are still doing it.
Like the Joey Logano's and people like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Older, like it's a very like updated current roster from what I can tell. It's got everybody in it that any like hardcore fan would expect to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like they've got more drivers in each series than they do like positions on the.
So qualifying actually.
Yeah. So like. That's another thing too that I wish that they could put into the career mode. Like if you qualify too bad, like you just don't get to race. Yeah. Like they should have everybody do it. Instead, it just has like a set 40 or whatever it is. Yeah.
I like that, only to make it, if you're playing that mode, you want it to be as realistic as possible. It's just like the golf games. You can miss cuts on golf games.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a cool point, dude. That's a really good. That's a good addition.
Yeah, because but it is really good for it being what it is, the first year of them doing it. Like, but they could, and I feel like I don't know much about game development, but I feel like it would be pretty easy to add those little extra things onto it in the future.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna knock them for not having it this year because it's their first one. But if it gets to year 3 and they still haven't added any of that shit, then like, what are they doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the NASCAR fans won't stick with it just for that.
No, because it's like, if you want like a fully immersive career mode, it's got to be like real. Like, not like you can't be the only person that has any sort of change in their career. Like, it has to change around you.
Yep.
Like it would a sports game. Like, if you are on 2K and you make your my player, like, free agency doesn't just cease to exist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, other people can still switch teams and shit too. Like, everything doesn't stop moving around you. That's what I kind of wish they would do with the career mode. Like,
I think that
not the highest rated racers winning every single race. Like, there's gotta be some mix-ups in there, you know.
Yeah, especially now, because that's actually what you see in racing is, like, you see some people taking some gutsy things, or just winning and doing things that just traditionally aren't how NASCAR goes. Because that's the thing with NASCAR, is that it is like, you've got your top, we'll say 12 drivers, and it's almost guaranteed, at least when we were growing up, that those are the 12 drivers that you need to watch, because you know that those are the only guys that have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really interesting. So, it's funny that you say that. I'm hopeful that they'll do that, and the reason why is, which everybody knows, but NASCAR, all sports fans, but NASCAR fans are so loyal. I mean, me and you have been huge fans of the NASCAR Heat games forever. We've played those forever, and NASCAR fans are not afraid to not buy a NASCAR Heat game if it's crap, or if it's the same thing as the year before, because it's a waste of money then, and they know, like, yeah, we like video games, but there's no improvements to it. So I see, hopefully that's a little bit of motivation for them to take these things that you've said into consideration with their future games.
Yeah, that's the trap that NASCAR Heat fell into, is they made 5 of those things, and the last 3 of them were the same game.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do that.
Yep.
They cannot do that. Like, they have to. If you can't put out an improved product every year, then make it every 2 years. And if you can't put out an improved product every 2 years, then stop doing it.
That's the thing, dude. I wish 2K, I wish Ronnie 2K could listen to you, or he could just have you on to say just that in a press conference, because that needs.
Yeah, he'd probably tell me to stick it up my ass.
He'd be like, dude, but do you not realize all the money I'd lose then? Like,
yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like they get people sucked in with the name that they already have, but that's kind of why this NASCAR game can't.
It's not doing that.
This
it
series,
doesn't have that.
That's why this series can't. They got to do something, at least start it out, because I mean, like, iRacing's been around forever, like that company, but they've never done a NASCAR game before.
Yeah,
and this is their first one like that. That's a thing that isn't locked into any certain sort of video game company. You know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah, I didn't know how that worked. I didn't know if there was a lapse over with EA not wanting to do anything, or with whoever it was that was doing the NASCARs. I know
EA did the original ones. EA did the original ones, and then I don't know who the Heat people were, but they had 5 Heat games. There was another company that came out with one in like 2021, but it fucking sucked and nobody liked it at all.
Yeah,
iRacing got it.
Monster Games and 704 Games made the Heat game, the Heat series.
Yes, I remember.
Okay.
I remember the little, like, whenever you customize your own car, I'd see all the 704.
Okay.
Sponsorships, yeah.
Okay. Dude, I know what you're talking about, but I cannot think of that game that NASCAR game that just blew balls.
Ignition. It was called Ignition. It was NASCAR Ignition 21.
NASCAR 21 Ignition. Okay, I see the title here now.
It sucked.
Oh. Yeah, it's not reviewed well at all. But that makes it, yeah. So hopefully they don't do that. And but the good news is, I mean, you gave it. Here's the thing: you play a lot of video games. I don't play as much now, but I know a lot. That's a pretty solid score. 6.5 to 7 is a pretty solid score for a brand new game from a brand new type of game from a developer that you haven't really seen a lot from. What all have iRacing done that we might know, that I might know?
I don't think they ever. I think they were real big on like PC.
So I would never
I
know
don't
them.
think. Yeah, I don't think they were as big console wise. This might actually be one of their first console games.
Okay. Well, then I'm really giving them props then. That's a good score. Very solid.
Let's see. World of Outlaws. It's a dirt racing game.
Haven't heard of it.
Exocross. Yeah, I don't think they.
Well, that's cool then. More props to them.
Yeah, they would. I guess they would host all kinds of like racing car competitions too.
Oh, okay. So they're
They were big like esports people. Yeah.
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I had just seen on Facebook Marketplace a $1,300 racing setup, like a full like almost in a cage racing setup.
Yeah.
That a dude was selling for 350 $400. It was literally nothing. He said, I've used
Damn.
it 3 times, but it takes up so much space that I just have to get rid of it. So yeah, I know. I wish I had a house because I probably would have jumped on it even without needing to spend that money because that's just crazy. And I love racing games. Those are the freaking best.
Yeah, they're the shit. Yeah, that's my review for that one.
Awesome.
And then you
Well,
have a movie, right?
I do, and that'll be good. So last night I watched. It's a couple years old, but I'm getting back into them now. The Predator movies, and so I watched Prey from 2022. That movie, 8 out of 10. I'll start with the review. 8 out of 10. That is a dang good movie. It follows. It's around 1715 to probably 1730, I would say, is the time period,
Yeah.
and so it just follows it follows a group of indigenous people of Cherokee Indians, but specifically this girl and her brother, dude. In my opinion, is the best Predator or Alien movie I've ever seen. Just
Really?
because the story to it was phenomenal. You never really knew what was gonna happen. There were so many times where I was like, "What the like?" It was very, very good. It was so surprising. I stayed up super late to watch it because I don't know. The only critique that I have to say on it, I'll say this, is that with it being that time period, I'm used to movies, and now being an adult, I'm more okay with it. I'm used to movies playing like that, playing very authentic, and the Cherokee all spoke solely English, like aside from to their animals and stuff,
Yeah.
and I actually would have been okay with just reading subtitles and hearing full pronunciation of it, just knowing that it's more accurate to the time period. That's my only complaint on it, and that's a dumb complaint. So it's a very, very good movie. I recommend it for everybody, but I'm pretty sure you like those Alien vs Predator movies, so I definitely recommend it if you and Jocelyn
Yeah.
haven't watched it. It's a great watch, like together. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll have to check those out, man, because I haven't watched the newer ones. I watched like the old ones
See, that's how it
before
was
they
for me.
before
That's
they
how
like
it was for
rebooted
me.
it or whatever.
That's what got it. I wanted to start watching it. And I have it on my phone now because I've looked it up twice. Because they're getting ready to come out in November. There's another one coming out, and I really want to see it because it looks super good. So it just kind of reignited me. Like I need to be caught up a little bit at least. And
Yeah. That's one thing I've found about getting older, dude. When I was younger and I heard something was in the movies, I didn't care what number it had to it. I would go watch it.
yes,
Now when I'm
yes.
older and I hear that something's got a sequel coming out, I'm like, fuck, I want to watch. Like that looks good, but I haven't seen the first one. Now I gotta see the first one before I go see this. Yeah.
You got to do 6 to 8 hours of deep dive other watching movies while just to prepare for this 2 hour. Yeah, it's honestly something that I enjoy though because it makes me reminisce on all of all of the times that we went to see the superhero movies, any movie. Like, I still think all the time about watching John Wick 3 in Andy's basement, me, you, and Nathan. Like, it's... Dude, I, like... Movies are such
so funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that was That movies are just such a big part of my life in so many ways that I don't know. They're just special to me. So yeah, definitely a good watch. I definitely recommend it for everybody. What's your movie review?
Nice. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying mine's not gonna be so lighthearted.
I love that. That's good. I'm glad I put mine first.
I watch. So you know how once shit gets to be a certain age, it enters the public domain, and then any fucking idiot with a little bit of funding can make a really bad movie. Well, so they started with the Winnie the Pooh movies. You remember I had talked to you about those ones when I watched them last year or whatever.
Yep.
They have a Mickey Mouse one. It was called Mouse of Horrors.
Yes.
And let me tell you right now, I don't think I'm even exaggerating a little bit when I say this. That was the shittiest, absolute worst written, worst directed, steaming pile of donkey shit that I have ever put on my TV. That movie was absolute garbage. It was so it got to a point where early on, you know how when you watch a bad horror movie, like, it gets funny. You know what I mean? Because it's so bad, it gets funny.
Yeah.
Well, I got to that point of this movie about 10 minutes into it. So I'm sure, as you could assume, by about 20 minutes into it, I was done. I was annoyed. And then by about 45 minutes, I was done with this fucking movie.
Is the picture I just sent you what it is? We're throwing it up here. Everybody's already seen this, so sorry.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, so, okay. It's funny. I'm looking forward to they're making a horror Steamboat Willie one, because Steamboat Willie just came into the public domain in 2025.
I think they did make that. I think I saw that somewhere.
Oh, I want to watch that. But actually not now that you said that the Mouse of Horrors was retarded.
It was the worst shit I've ever seen. Like, one thing that bugged me about this movie was the actors were atrocious, but they added their own, like, they added sound effects for everything. There was barely any, like, actual music in the movie, so all the scenes that were supposed to have suspense were just silent. There was no, like, creepy music that you could barely even notice or anything like that. It was just silent. I didn't notice that until about 30 minutes through, and I asked Jocelyn, I said, am I crazy, or is there no fucking music in this movie? She's like, no, you're right. There's not. They did this thing that whenever people would walk or run, they would put, like, their footstep sounds in, but they've always put way too many.
So they would be off.
Like, this lady would do, like, a panicked walk forward, like, 4 steps, and you would hear... It just kept going.
So they made a worse movie than what you and I would make.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's actually not a doubt in my mind. Yeah, like,
well,
because at least we would make one that was bad that would, like, would at least make somebody laugh. Like, this one was just like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Yeah,
the thing said, come for the thrills, stay for the kills, and it sounds like you didn't want to stay for any of it. No. It was all stupid.
Yeah, it was very stupid. Winnie the Pooh was in it for some reason. He fights the Mickey Mouse guy.
Okay. Well,
what else happened? Every time that anybody did anything, they always, like, would take... Anytime anybody, like, tried to run away from this killer, they would, like, take the worst possible path to take. Like, they would take something, like, that they couldn't get out of, like a real tight space, only has one exit.
And it was so obvious to you guys as the watchers that it was like, okay, nobody in their right mind, even panicked, would do that.
But the thing that pissed me off the most about this movie, I don't think you've seen the Terrifier movies.
I don't think so.
I've talked about those, and I like those. I like those a good bit. This mouse guy, whatever he is supposed to be Mickey Mouse. He's a dude in a mask. He, the thing that pisses me off the most about this is this whole movie. Every movement, every mannerism, anything he does, he's just acting like Art the Clown from the Terrifier, and it fucking infuriates me because he just straight up
ripped it off.
Copied like a good horror movie.
As somebody that's a creator on the low and would love to be in a large scale at some point, I would make sure that if I had anything to do with that, my name was not attached to it and could not be attributed to it. So I have to ask. 0 out of 10. What would you give this movie?
Oh fuck, dude! Like if 0 is the lowest I can go, it's getting a 0. But like if I could go lower, I'd go like negative 4.
Well, here's the thing. We broke the scale for a Jonathan. We could go below it for anything else. We could give it a Diddy.
That's right. Yeah, I think we've already done that to one thing before. This one gets.
I believe so.
This one gets like 3 of them actually. This movie fucking sucks. Dicks, balls,
everything.
Fucking butt cheeks.
Oh, dude.
Guzzled down Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Butt chugged a cock and bull and then fucking spit it back out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what? If that's what. That's a bad movie if you're taking down a cock and bull. Those things are tough, I'll tell you.
Yeah, especially if you're butt chugging one and then spitting it out.
I don't even know what to say to that because that's
that's what I said they did. Yeah, he regular drank a Coca-Cola and then he butt chugged a cock and bull and spit it out.
Oh,
so that's what that movie was.
Wow. So that movie is trash. Nobody watch it, and if you do, make sure you give it a trash review. Because, yeah. Well, I'm going to be... Well, do you have any last-second rants, Wyatt?
Rants? I do. Just the two people... I want to
rant about that stupid shit.
The two people on Amazon Prime that that reviewed that fucking movie. Because that's what I watched it on. I watched it on Prime Video. They had 2 reviews. Both of them were 5 stars, so I'd like to direct, if this were to stumble across those 2 people, I want you to go stop watching movies, stop making them.
Yeah, you don't deserve it.
Whatever you're doing, yeah. If those 2 5-star reviewers are out there, and you meant that shit with your whole heart, then I don't think this is for you, bro. I don't think you're meant to watch movies. I don't think you're meant to watch TV. You go play chess or something.
Actually, don't play chess. I enjoy chess. Don't play chess. You're a loser. If you made that movie, you don't deserve the fun, the enjoyment that chess can bring you. You're not smart enough to enjoy it to begin with. So
it had
screw you guys.
It had 2 5-star reviews. That was all it had. 2 reviews, both 5 stars. I said, oh shit, I'll check this out. Those 2 reviews had to been from like the director and like maybe his mom. I don't know, because that movie was hot garbage.
Yeah. Those are on my bucket list to watch because they're making a Popeye one as well. But
they did make that as well. I saw it.
Really?
I think there's 2 different ones. Yeah. They don't have anything to do with each other, but.
I want to watch one of those, but I'm going to stay away from this one now, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, it sucks. There's not missing out on anything. I think you're muted, Justin.
I want to look that up. Yeah, sorry, I was writing that down. I wanted to look it up. That's awesome. Yeah, that's crap, though.
Yeah, fuck the people that made that movie, and fuck the people that reviewed that thing 5 stars. And I don't know. Yeah, fuck anybody that liked that movie too. By the way, that shit sucked.
Yeah,
it was garbage. You can only be so bad. Like you can be bad. I'll at least get a good time out of it. I'll get some laughs. You can't be that bad for 80 minutes.
Props to you for sticking to it though and watching it through.
Yeah, I had to. I was hoping something funny would happen. A couple funny things did happen, but the ending of it was weird. It didn't make any sense, and all of their special effects were
not that special.
like, yeah, dude. Like they had a budget of probably $10,000 for this movie, and they pocketed fucking $8,000 of it.
It was a pretty good profit. This is how you make.
Yeah,
I could do this all the time.
They knew nobody would watch that shit, so they took their $10,000 budget. They only spent $2,000 on this movie.
They're probably the ones that reviewed it.
Yeah.
They're probably the ones that reviewed it.
You know,
Y'all build off of yours. Screw those people. You know what? We're going to also say, screw Snapchat. Guys, get ready. Snapchat's getting ready to... You're going to be charged for your data that you use in your memories. So get ready. It may only be... It's like $2 for 100 gigs of memory data. But here's the thing. Snapchat's been around since like 2012. So we all have a shit on there. A lot of shit on there. So you're about to be charged for it. And I just think that's dumb. Screw you guys. This isn't a rant, but just more of a shout out and a watch out. A DUI is now a felony. So don't drink and drive, kids. Yeah, it is now a felony. So don't drink and drive, kids. Right now. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I don't. We're very responsible on the Backroad Banter podcast. When we are drinking, we are walking the back roads. When we are not, we are driving. We are smart. Okay? Listen to us. Don't listen to nobody else because we are the truth. What else? Homecoming royalty for, I'm going to say universities. This really pisses me off. So, homecoming royalty, no matter what, no matter your sex, no matter your orientation, no matter what your sexual preferences were, there was always a king and a queen. Every grade, every level. That's how it was, and it was not disparaging to anybody. To just have homecoming royalty.
That's all it is now? They got rid of it?
Now it's homecoming royalty. There are 9 people that are royalty somehow, even though there should only be 8 positions. On top of that, there is not one male. In my opinion, nothing against anybody else, there's just no princess. There's just no princes and kings, and there are now 4 or 5 female losers. There does not. You are not all special, and you need to know that. You're a bunch of fucking losers, and going and being homecoming royalty when no male runs. Yeah, you're gonna automatically get some fucking votes because your friends are voting, and they're the only ones. It is not inclusive. It is disgusting and repulsive, in my opinion, to try and change something that not only is tradition, but also was in no way affecting or neglecting anybody, and turn it around to make it a full acceptance thing. Screw you guys. It is exactly what's wrong with everything that is going on today. Like, we are all special in the way that we are individuals, but we are not like there is such thing as a hierarchy, and whenever it comes to voting, that's the first form of hierarchy because you get the results. So you're not all winners. You're a bunch of fucking losers. So screw you guys.
Royalty 1A and 1B.
Fucking literally, the B team and C team are coming in hot. You better get ready. It's absolutely atrocious, and that's about the end of it. So I do appreciate you guys being here. My last second things to really just end on are to remember this is episode 42, and if Bill Clinton taught us anything at all, a little bit of mystery and a whole lot of charm gets you a whole lot of this underneath everything. And if you can hide it, then that's even better. So just good for you and good for us, and we're all winners. So that's about all I got, Wyatt.
Till next time. Oh.